Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Folks, it's Friday night, and I want to start off at a little different pace this evening. I want to announce the official war on mammies. Yes, the war on mammies. I slayed 2 mammies today. I want to tell you about that shortly, okay? I don't feel like pulling a lot of notes tonight. I just want to have a little wine. I got some fancy cheese and some olives. So that's the flow tonight, okay? My topic, my top show, YNW Melly, the jury deliberating for 2 days now. He's going to get a mistrial. What say you? YNW Melly, prosecutors accused him of fatally shooting Christopher Juvie Thomas Jr. and Anthony Sackchaser Williams in a Jeep Compass on October the 26th, 2018 in Broward County, Florida, okay? I tried to watch as much as I could of the trial today, but it just dragged on, and the judge, oh my goodness, he doesn't have control of the courtroom. They had to make sure that people didn't have access to phones and watches, and it was insanity. And then I fell asleep because now I got to get that afternoon nap in. But I think he's going to get a mistrial. They're scheduled to reconvene tomorrow on Saturday. Phone lines are open right now. If you have information, let's see if we can discuss this, okay? Also, Rat9, a.k.a. 6ix9ine, has teamed up with Kodak Black. The track is called Shaka Laka. Have you heard it? I listened to it earlier. I have to say the track is trash. I was expecting some hot fly shit, you know? I mean, I support telling, snitching. Not necessarily in his case, because he has always been perpetrating the fraud. That's old terminology. Never been about that life. And, you know, I mean, he did what he had to do, but at the same time, he sat good people down, you know, not necessarily. Well, some of them were gang members. That's a fact. But other people who were just trying to change their lives. So it's complicated. I'm sure some of you feel different, but that's what we're discussing tonight. 6ix9ine, Shaka Laka featuring Kodak Black, and YNW Melly. I think there's going to be a mistrial. Also, I have 2 updates. Carly Russell fired from her job. Salute to the good folks at the spa where she worked in Alabama. And still, no word from Carly Russell. Thank you for whoever sent me information with regards to her mother, her father. That's her biological father that we have been seeing sitting next to the mother who's been, you know, doing all the goddamn talking, and who still, till this day, says that Carly Russell had to fight physically and mentally to get free. That's the latest on that, okay? All right, welcome to the show that never ends. I feel great. I got that nap in today. And let me say condolences to my homie, Gilly the Kid, okay? I reached out earlier this morning. I'm not going to say what I said, but that's my guy going back, man, over 27 years. And also, with regards to the shooting that took his eldest son's life, there were 2 other people shot. So, folks, let me say I want to be as fair as possible. If anyone has information and you need someone to tell, reach out to me, okay? I work with police. In fact, I started my Start Snitching campaign in Philadelphia. You can Google it. Start Snitching, Star, 100.3 The Beat. I know many police in Philadelphia, you know, Pennsylvania, for that matter. So I do want to help if I can, all right? If anyone has any information, but again, condolences. I've never met Wallow, but condolences to him as well, all right? I just want to say that early. Okay, I see you guys in the phone lines. Good evening, Troll Babies. How you guys doing? Yeah, we are leading, or I'm leading the charge on the war on mammies. And why does there have to be a war? Well, because you can't reason with mammies. Mammies are a certain breed of melanated women. All black women are not mammies, but there's a certain breed, and you cannot reason with them. They want the smoke. Now, is there a war on Karens? Yes, I've been fighting the war on Karens all my life, you know, and that, well, you know, I'm sorry, you know what? battles. I have fought in battles, even though I was raised by a Karen. A Karen gave birth to me. I wouldn't say there's actually a war. If you can mentally deal with Karen and verbally, you can overcome them. And in certain cases, if you know how to play the game, the game of, back and forth, then you can actually comfort a Karen. But Mammy wants the fucking smoke, okay? I'm going to talk about that later, okay? Ken C got your donation, okay? Yes, he's saying R.I.P. to Gilly's son. Thank you, man, for tapping in with your donation early, okay? But I want to be on some dumb shit tonight. It's Friday night. Hang on a sec. Let me get my head right here. Florida boy, Jay, where are you, sir? I want to talk to you early. Is Florida taking yet another L? Why would Kodak Black team up with Tekashi? The track is garbage. Cheers. Ooh, okay. The track is garbage. And folks, even if you have not seen well, it's not a video at this point, just the two of them with the chains, in the picture. I just think this song is just something that they're throwing out there so that, I don't know, is Kodak Black trying to broaden his appeal? That was my guy, man. And I mean, I'm still kind of somewhat rocking with him. What was that track he came out when he first came out? Cracker took my 40 and I'm about to go buy a Draco. Anybody remember the name of that? I forget. My brain is fried. M. Clark, I see you, sir. Thank you for your, you sent an email. Let's get you back on the line somewhere around 11 p.m. if you're ready. Okay, M. Clark, thank you for tapping in. Okay. And Shakur, I got your donation early. Boss Hall, Kodak Black played himself. Never 6ix9ine. That's what I'm thinking, I mean, if the track were hot, then I could kind of somewhat sort of say, okay, well, it's business, but it's garbage, I have to ride with Boosie Badass. Anybody see Boosie talking as he does? Boosie said, what did he say about the Zoes? The Zoes got to be disappointed or hurt or something. Salute to Boosie Badass, huh? Okay. Hi, Vernell. I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, young lady. Yeah, Vernell, not all black women are mammies. Don't ever think I'm in that type of dark place. No. But there's a certain type of melanated woman. As a matter of fact, let me just tell you one of the mammies that I slayed earlier today. It was beautiful. It's beautiful, and then we'll get to the show. So I live in Stone Harbor, New Jersey, for those who give a shit, for those who Googled. And I drove to see a buddy of mine early afternoon because he and I are talking about some business. So I had to go towards North Jersey, and he lives in a gated community. He gave me the code, and I pull up to the point where you type in the code, right? So I'm talking to someone, and I got one of my little earbuds in. I never ride with two in because I want to hear just in case niggas run down. So I got one of the earbuds in, and there's a car in front of me, right? And I'm patient, and the car is taking a little extra time to put in the code and then to go through the gate. I'm waiting, nothing happens. I look, I roll down the window and I look. This person, a mammy, I didn't think she was a mammy at first. I was a little concerned about why she would be at this particular, place. And she looked back and she said to me, do you know the code? The code to get into the community. And I went into my bougie, world, and I said, who are you here to see? Who are you here to see? And she said some name, and I just said, no, you have to go around. Troll babies, has anyone ever told a mammy no? That's like sacrilege. No, motherfucker. I said, no, you have to go around. She looked at me with that nasty, and then I started to see the nasty, the braids that I'm sure were down to her fucking ass cheeks. And she said, she was so disgusted with me, she just, backed up, and I let her back up, and then she rolled around because I would not give her access. Got her! I got that mammy. Yeah, and I don't give a fuck who she was there to see. Go call them, text them, but I'm not going to give you access to go into this exclusive area, possibly scam somebody, push in a door of a senior citizen and then slit their fucking throats, okay? So I slayed one mammy today. I'll tell you about the other one later, okay? All right, let's go to some phones here. Area code 310. Friday night. Don't worry about that fucking algorithm. We're talking about YNW Melly, Tekashi 6ix9ine, and the war on mammies. Are you there?
What up, Star? What up? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. How are you, man? How are you?
Good, man. Good. You're off to a heck of a start, man. There's some good topics, and that story was that had me gassing over here, man. I'm actually in Oakland. I got the LA number, but anyway, enough about me, man. Good. That YNW Melly. I tuned like 10 seconds after you started broadcasting, and I don't know if I heard you say it, but there was one other detail to lead us to believe that it's going to be a hung jury, and it's that the jury actually sent a letter back to the judge that he read out loud. I don't know if you didn't catch that or not. It was basically,
I'm not fully up to speed. I want to be educated because I fell asleep. It got boring at one point. So tell us what's going on. I want to be informed, please. What happened?
Okay. Well, so I guess this is like the second day of after of the deliberation of the jury, but they had gone back and sent a letter directly to the judge, which he read in court, saying to the judge that they're having trouble convicting him, sending back a ruling one way or another, which 9 times out of 10 leads to a hung jury, which is a mistrial, and. And I guess they had some experts, like I'm far from one, but, these are accredited experts that are basically saying when this happens, more often than not, like 9 out of 10 times, it's going to be a hung jury. And there's only so much the judge can do to try to influence them to come to a decision one way or another.
Right.
So, yeah, and I mean, when it got to the point where he read it out loud, so it's pretty official, but I mean, you can't really... If you're in Melly's camp or in the other camp, you can't really just set your watch to it that's what it's going to be. But that's what they're saying it's really looking like now based on that letter.
Well, I don't know if he is the actual killer. I mean, he's got the personality of Charles Manson. That's what I detected early. I said,
right.
I said, this nigga's a character. I'm saying? He's making faces. So it's not that I'm so much rooting for him, but I think the case is weak. It's a weak-ass case.
It is.
I fell asleep, and the judge is pushing. Now, didn't the judge say, correct me if I'm wrong, if you can't come to a verdict, he's going to issue a mistrial? Did I hear that or no?
Well, that's just what happens in these instances because it's still the jury's job, at least 8 out of 12 of them, to come back,
right.
Or they can't convict him as guilty. And they're basically saying it's been 2 days and we're having a hell of a time. Everybody who was kind of sold.
But the judge didn't say that?
The
judge didn't say that.
Yeah, the judge read that, and those are the words of the jurors themselves who sent the letter to the judge, if you understand what I'm saying. So that's basically pointing to the fact that the out of the 12 jurors, it doesn't look like 8 of them are going for guilty. They're obviously split, but the ones that aren't really open to into moving or budging as far as what they think happened. Either they think he did it or they didn't, and it's not 8 of them, which is what they're going to need, what they would need for a conviction.
Okay. Do you care about 6ix9ine and Kodak Black, Shaka Laka, or are you fighting the war?
Funny.
Are you fighting the war on mammies?
Well, I think it's funny. I don't understand why when a rapper does something like this for some money, people act all surprised. That's typically the motivation from, in my eyes anyway, behind this generation that's making music now. They do stuff and throw their arms up. It was actually Boozie's son who said that stuff that you quoted Boozie is saying too. It was actually Boozie's son who said that stuff, but not that it
said what? Said what? I saw Boosie say out of his own mouth about the Zoes. I saw Boosie say that. What are you talking about, sir?
Because first, now his name escapes me, but I also saw this, so maybe he chimed in to kind of like, you know, like back up his son. But I mean, I'm not just making up stuff. Okay, like he initially, I want to say like either last night or this morning, kind of first chimed in with the whole like, oh, he basically reached out to him to Kodak for a feature. Now this is Lil Boozie's son. I don't know.
Okay,
I've never ever heard of him, so I don't know his damn name. But
gotcha.
He's like basically like, oh, you said you had me on a verse. I ain't hear back from you, but now you coming out with a snitch and blah, blah, blah. So all the stuff you said, Boozie might have also echoed, but
okay.
All the stuff you said was initially said by his son because I guess he was feeling some type of way.
Copy.
About getting, you know.
Copy. Hey, man, I appreciate the call. Keep me up to speed, man, and just know that I am fighting the war on mammies. I'm leading the charge, okay?
Oh, I love that story, man, and I love the show.
Thank
Great
you, man.
As usual, man.
Yes,
Peace.
sir. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Let me tell you about this other size 24 dress wearing mammy before I get to doing too much here. Had the nerve to cut her eyes at me as I was pulling into a parking lot. Subway. I was going to get my usual, you know, the turkey and the provolone. Extra oil and vinegar, no lettuce, no tomatoes, you know, light on the mayo. I'm pulling in, cuts her eyes at me, you know, and doesn't pump on the brake. Now, this is not where I live because where I live in Stone Harbor, people are very, respectful to one another. Everyone waves. If you're from the area, you wave. It's a sign of, hey, you know. So I was about maybe, 17 miles away from where I live, and this fucking mammy, I'm dropping F-bombs, this fucking mammy cut her eyes at me. And I just said, oh, okay, well, what I'm not going to do is get belligerent and, hey, fuck you, no, fuck you. I said, okay. I kept my vehicle running as she cut hers off, and then she got out, in the big-ass, nasty fucking jeggings and her Crocs. And she's walking, in the direction of the subway, but not going to the subway. I then get out, go into my Android. I go up to her registration, on the window. I look at it, and I'm filming it. And I took a picture. Oh, shit. Now, I've done this before with Puerto Rican bitches in Allentown, PA. Years ago. I took a picture of her registration, and then as I'm looking at it, I said, holy shit, this is expired. Then I go around to the back of the car, take a picture of the license plate, go back in, sit in my vehicle. I said, oh shit, I'm in no rush to get my fucking sandwich, right? Take a sip of the motherfucking, the apple juice, light up the cigar, send the pictures to my buddy who's a cop. I said, hey, can you run this for me? This is, I'm a little concerned. Yeah. That's the word that you have to use, fellas, when you're, or ladies too. If you're dealing with a mammy, just say, I'm concerned. I'm concerned. That's all I'm going to say for right now. But surprise, 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 that bitch is going to get something sooner than later. Area code 908, Friday evening, talking about YNW Melly and Rat 9, along with Kodak Black. Keep the speed. 908.
Star.
Yes, no? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Star, what up? How you doing, man?
I'm doing,
You can't tell me that song ain't hard, Star.
Ooh, come on.
Are you want that? Are you want that? Man, they done gay. Got Kodak. Right now, and got Kodak on the song, man. That shit hard, though. I ain't even gonna hate, man.
Wow. Where you from, sir? Where you from?
I'm from Brick City, right there, not too far from where you from, Scotch Plains. I'm from North, man, North New Jersey. You
Well,
know,
you're actually a ways away from Scotch Plains. Let's not act like we're fucking neighbors. But now, hang on a second. So now you're co-signing Rat 9? You're not co-signing Rat 9, are you?
you can't. I ain't gonna lie, man. The nigga a rap, but the nigga know how to make good music, man. He know how to put some shit together.
Shit. Come on.
Can't even deny it, man.
Wow.
Can't even deny it. And then Kodak get on the song. He dissed the nigga, not dissed him, but he dissed him a little bit on the song. But
Yeah.
you know that shit hard. I ain't even gonna lie.
Something about a rat took your girl, or I took you from a. What did he say? What was the line? I heard it. What was the line?
Huh?
What was the line where Kodak said something about?
Kodak said. He said, "How you get your chick took? How you get your
Girl
chick took
by a rat?"
Yeah,
Like that. Yeah.
From a snitch.
Yeah.
I'm making $1 million plays with this. He said, "How you took your chick from a snitch? I'm making $1 million plays with this snitch." But he said,
Shit.
he was like, y'all acting like I'm making he was basically saying like he about to, we acting like he about to make a lick or something with him. He only making a song with dude.
Now, hang on a second, sir. You're from my home state, New Jersey. You know, we go hard at all these niggas, especially New York niggas, right? Go hard at them niggas. Huh?
Word up.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Are we
Yeah,
giving
Kodak.
305 niggas a pass? What are we doing, man?
Hell no.
I'm ready to ride on them niggas tonight. What's up?
Hey yo, for a fact, Florida 305, y'all taking the biggest L this week. I think Melly, I don't know. I think that it might be a rap for him, man. So Kodak.
Well, I'm not gonna say niggas from Warlando and Jacksonville, but you know, down there, I don't know. It's a little weird to me. You feel me? It's a little weird, man. But I appreciate the call, man. Appreciate the call.
All right, definitely
Jersey, you heard me? That's the old saying. Angel Luis, I got your donation. Hold on a second. Star, can you share your thoughts on Green Party's Dr. Cornel West attempt at being a valid candidate? I respect Dr. Cornel West. Would I vote for him? Nah. Do you want to call in? I don't really have any deep political thoughts right now. It's Friday night, man. We're talking about the fucking rat and Kodak Black, the war on mammies, and YNW Melly, you know? Does he have any backing? I don't think so. I mean, he's an intellectual. I've met him. Highly intelligent, a man of knowledge, a wellspring of experience. But for the presidency, nah, man. He represents the old black guard, you know? Black people are different now, if we're going to say black, you know, whether they be FBA, Caribbean, Cape Verdean. They're different, you know? That's an old school nigga. Hustle got your donation. Hustle says, I wonder if Gilly's perspective on supporting street artists on his platform has changed. You know, this is a reality I don't know. I'm not going to speak for him, but I'm also not going to cape, you know? I've known him close to 30 years. Good man, solid. I know what's in his heart of hearts. He tries to help. He's a community man. He has stopped many altercations from happening in the Philadelphia area. This is a fact. And when you think of Philadelphia, always think of DJ Cosmic Kev, who still does not play beef records. Not that has anything to do with, you know, what may or may not have happened to Gilly's son and the two other people that were shot. But salute, I always say this to DJ Cosmic Kev. He and I chop it up from time to time. We spoke last year. They get it cracking in Philly, you know? a little too easy, and it has a lot to do with the way the attached houses are set up for those who know Philly, Cheltenham and other places. And I don't know, man. I mean, I'm willing to talk if you want to call in, but it's a sad situation when any young black person or Hispanic, well, for whatever reason, and I don't know the reasons. If you have any updates, please give me a call or thank you for your donation, okay? Is it Clarissa? Hi, Clarissa. Okay, you say you're trying to dip it low and you're in Jersey. Okay, well, send me an email. Don't holler at me via IG DM, okay? Because I got too many niggas with wigs trying to catch me on the gram. The hater 1964yahoo.com, okay? Let me go to Cash App. Hold on a second, guys. Is it Dira? Hi, Dira. She says, for the love, the Mammy Slayer. Thank you so much. Dira. That's a nice name. Dira. Thank you for your support, young lady, okay? All right. Nate from Michigan. Thank you, sir. Are you calling in? Okay. Blade says, didn't Clayface claim he made that collab happen? Yeah. Oh, I watched that nigga like a hawk watches a field mouse. I saw Clayface sitting there in the dark. Purr. Talking about that's the biggest check he ever got with the zeros. Clayface, Suge Knight 2.0. Huh? Ain't never shot nobody as far as I'm concerned. I ain't never heard that. But yeah, he's doing the most. He got a bag, and that's all it's about these days is a bag. So, But thank you, Blade. I did see that. Hey, Carla, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Rondell, salute to you. He says, star the Mammy Whisperer. I'm the Mammy Slayer now because I reported one bitch, a big fried bologna eating bitch, just funky, gave me attitude. As she hit the motherfucking the door alarm, walking away from my vehicle. Gang, gang. I said, would you look at this? I got something for that ass. Maurice got your donation, sir. He says, I appreciate the content. All right. Newt8282 says, cease and desist. Or did you mean Caesar deceased? Caesar Pena, according to my research and people that I'm actually helping with legal assistance, Caesar is responding to people claiming he's... Well, you know what? Let me not say what Caesar allegedly is or isn't trying to do. But Rashawn Casey has sent out a cease and desist. That's a whole fact. And let me just say this also before I get back to the phone lines. If anybody has allegedly been scammed or hoodwinked, led astray by Jennifer Pena, who filed for bankruptcy last month, Caesar Pena or DJ Envy, reach out to me. I've got a lawyer. Oh, she's a fucking beast. She's talking about she's ready to sue iHeart, Let's go to area code 272. Good evening. Talking about YNW Melly.
Yeah, what's going on?
And other topics.
Yeah, what's going on, Star? No, I think that Kodak Black, I think that was a money bag play. I think he probably got one of the biggest bags that he probably could get from somebody.
Clearly.
I think he probably charged him.
Clearly.
I think he probably charged him more than he charged the average person.
I would agree.
Now, should he had did it? Morally, we know he shouldn't have did it. But when it comes to that money talk, it's a difference when it comes to that money.
Yeah.
And the problem is you're gonna have people gonna criticize Kodak Black, but I'm pretty sure if it was somebody else and he was about to give him that big bag, they would have took it too. Because just think about it. Let's say, for example, Kodak Black probably charged the average person $100,000.
Mm-hmm.
He probably charged him $160,000. He not turning that money down. Nobody is. But the average person on the street, that's a real street person, gonna be like, nah, I got more pride for myself than doing all that.
Right.
But it was a money play. It was a money play. It was just about the bag.
Does that make it right? Because now, hold on. We talking about Florida niggas, you know? Different type of niggas, you know? Lil Haiti.
And,
huh?
And they start.
Orlando, Glock 9, who's locked up. But, you know, his team down there, Jacksonville,
what?
Tampa.
But we also don't know what that man finances too. He might don't have it the way people think he has it. So that may play a part too. Now that's how he got to deal with the street.
You know what you were supposed to say, sir? Because this is the objective perspective. You're supposed to say, well, Star, what about your man who be talking about when the bag got different, I got different?
You're 100% right.
FBJ, where are you, nigga? Let's go. Come on.
Hey, yo, your boy Envy been a little quiet lately. Like he scared.
Oh no, he hasn't.
He been acting a little shaky.
No, he hasn't, sir. He's sending out cease and desist letters. He ain't quiet. He ain't quiet.
Nah, but I'm gonna put you on game real quick. Come on. Your boy been giving people. Your boy been paying up lately. He been people that he been paying up on the low.
Sir, you don't know that for certain. Don't call in here trying to cape for the nigga if you don't know that for certain. Don't give me no street talk. Niggas are suing, so you can say what you heard, but lawsuits are flying, my nigga. iHeart is being sued, so trying to make amends. That sounds hot. You know, we talking an estimated 30 million. You know, what we talking.
And I think as far as Marley, I think with his court case, I think the jury gonna come back with no verdict. I think they gonna end up going back to court again. It's gonna be back and forth type. Because you could tell how this is playing out, but it's about to be a money bag too. Because the more and more he keep going to court, the more and more he gonna keep paying these lawyers.
Okay.
So it's gonna be.
I think he's gonna beat it until everybody suck his dick.
Go away.
I think he's gonna beat the case and come out and get a big ass deal. Say fuck all y'all niggas.
Yo, but you know what, Star? I won't be surprised if that happens.
Okay.
You might be on something. I won't be surprised. He definitely gonna get a big bag. He come out with this.
Okay. Thanks for the call, sir.
Like I said, you know. Well, like I said, with Kodak Black, you know, I'm disappointed he did it, but you know, hey, I ain't gonna stop another man from getting his money.
Okay, thank you, man. Thank you. I think that was a DJ Envy plant. He said Marley. Did you catch that? He didn't say Melly. YNW Melly. Nigga said Marley. What the fuck? Uh-oh, wait a minute. Is that my nigga right there? Wait a second. Big nigga on a Friday night.
Is that my nigga right there? Wait a second.
Slim to God. Slim, pick it up.
Big nigga on a Friday night.
Give him a second, folks. He's sipping. Slim, pick it up.
Nigga,
what's going on, man?
What is the algorithm doing today?
Man, fuck that shit. What's cracking, baby? Good to hear from you. What we doing?
How you living? Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear, man. You good? What's cracking? Slim to God.
Man, you can't talk about these dumbass mammies.
Yeah, turn the laptop down in the background, Slim. Give me a second.
Mammy pull up on me. I'm in the cat. She says, why you let me over? She was throwing the hands up. I'm under the tent. I let down the window. Get what I say?
Right.
Bitch, I'll shoot you. Leave me alone.
Easy, Slim. Easy.
All right. We just put that with him. All right.
Well, we can curse, but don't talk about shooting, man. You know, take it easy. And for those who don't know, this is my best friend out of the ATL. Go ahead, Slim. Go ahead.
Now I gotta get that Florida boy Jay.
Yeah, I'm waiting on him to call in, man. Hey, with Kodak doing tracks with the rap.
I'm asking Florida boy Jay about that white girl.
Which one?
He keep denying me, saying she mixed. FBJ, if you're on the line, Call in, big nigga. Because I talked to you earlier. You say she not white. I think she is.
Well, he's gonna call in now. He's gonna have to because Florida's taking the L. I don't know if it's Jacksonville, but them niggas down there, Kodak Black and them team, boy, it's a hard L. I don't give a fuck about the bag. You know, you're up on the track with Rat 9. Have you heard it, Slim? You heard it?
Star, ask me what I've been doing today.
Talk to me. Talk to me.
Loading up 5.56s, 5.7s,
Right.
and 40 calves. Atlanta has gotten crazy.
I know.
I can see why you left, big nigga.
Well, no, I left because of business reasons. I enjoyed my time there. Hey, me and you did so much over that goddamn since I moved down there. Well, me and you going back even before I moved there.
Nigga,
man.
I'm finna leave. I don't want to be here no more.
Are you serious?
You gotta have an AR to goddamn go to the gas station.
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Well, you do drive around with an AR. What are you talking about, nigga? Nigga start snitching.
No, I don't want to kill a nigga.
Okay.
Before I kill a nigga, I move.
Okay. Hey, man, let's you and I talk.
So can I send some shots before I get off the line?
Go ahead.
All right, so listen, Rory, I don't know you, but I fuck with you from the start shit.
Yeah.
I'll box the shit out you, nigga.
Oh, shit.
On God. How them your folks say, I don't give a fuck. On God, Rory. I'll box shit out you. For fun, nigga.
Okay.
Eat your plate. FBJ, give me that white girl that was sitting on that sofa the other day.
Easy, Slim. Easy. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. Hey,
All right, man. Be good.
I'll be back in a couple of weeks. I'll holler at you.
For sure.
For sure. Okay. It's my nigga Slim to God. Whew. Friday night, folks. You're looking at the Mammy Slayer. I have launched the official War on Mammies. Oh! I gave a mammy a copyright strike today. A big mammy. Ooh, wait till she sees that strike. I know she's going to say, the fuck? I'll keep you posted. Yeah, they never sent me a donation. Use my audio, my video, my name, my image. I'm going to catch you. It might take a couple of weeks, months. I'll even wait a year or two. I'm going to catch you. And salute to, hang on a second, folks. We off the rails tonight. Who sent me the email earlier? Hold on. Who sent me the email? I'm going to respond to you right now and just say salute. And then I want to talk to you since we're doing a lot tonight. And I want to tell some of you about the Star Report in case you're new to the show. The Star Report is a project building. A virtual project building, you know, but a project building nonetheless. You can't come to the project building and snap a package and not pay me. I don't need your audience just because you're younger than me. I'm putting my audience on to you, OG. I don't need your fucking audience. I don't want to be connected to everybody. You're going to pay me. I'm going to catch you. Could you imagine going to a project building back in the 80s, asking for a bag of dope or a bundle of crack rock? And then you say, nah, I'm going to go tell other people about this. Nah, you're going to pay for that first. That's what this is. Salute to those of you who talk about what you did back in the days. You did time in the hole. You did a decade. You was up north. Ooh. You was in the penitentiary. You had the razor in your mouth. All that old shit. You caught bodies. Well, I catch bodies now on YouTube. You're retired. I'm catching bodies now. By way of a copyright strike. Let's go to area code 862. Friday night, 862. Are you there? Good evening. Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, sir. What's going on, Star? How are you?
Friday, sitting here talking that talk, my nigga. Where do you want to start?
I was going to talk. Wax capping. Wack didn't put that together.
Say again. I'm confused. What did you say?
Yeah,
sir?
Wack didn't put the Kodak play together.
Oh, Wack 100. Sir, say his name. Everybody doesn't know his fucking name. Ain't nobody tip riding that nigga.
Wack one.
Call him Clayface, as a matter of fact, sir.
Nigga.
Call him Clayface.
Clayface.
See if you bout that, nigga.
I'll call him Clayface. And Clayface, Clayface will know the voice. Clayface will know the voice. We ain't going there. We ain't clout chasing. Here we go, though. So here's the thing, though. Elliot Grange. This is everybody. Elliot Grange, Lucian Grange. That's the father and son pair. UMG owns Capital, which Kodak is signed to. 10K Projects is where Tekashi is right now. That's father and son pair right there. That was a play that was put together. Wack is just right now Randy Savage, Hulk Hogan with this thing right now. He's the manager. I forget his name. You're a little bit older than me, Star, so you can remember. This right here is a WWE play right here. This is just to sell it. Wax really.
So where you calling from?
Initially, where I'm calling from right now, I'm calling from Durham right now. But yeah, I'm up out of North as well, Star. But initially,
you're from Newark, New Jersey, sir. Slow down. You from Newark, New Jersey?
No, I'm currently in Newark, Star. But I got a spot down in Durham. I'm back and forth.
So where the fuck were you raised? Where were you raised, nigga?
Oh, where was I raised? Oh no, that's L.A., Star.
Okay. Let me hear you say fuck Wack 100, nigga. Don't call in here sucking no dick, nigga. Say fuck Wack 100 or get off my line. It's a Star Report, nigga.
Oh, we could definitely go fuck Wack 100. Oh, we can go there. We can go in.
Drop your Addy for the nigga right now. You ain't pussy. Drop the Addy.
This nigga's crazy as hell. Well, we'll go drop it, 3907 West Adams Boulevard. But that's that address out there. Wack will know the address. That's a different story. That's a whole different story.
Talk your talk, nigga. Let's go.
But here we go. So basically right there, that's just a WWE play right there. But as far as Kodak, this is what I'm saying. So I don't know if the Zoes or whatever are down with this. I thought Miami was standing a little stronger than this. Like this is a little bit different from the way Miami was moving. And I understand it's a bag play or what we're talking about, but this is gonna put the industry at the same type of point when 50 went against Kanye. This one song here might send the young niggas in a different direction. Like they might say, okay. I mean, because if we looking at it right now, Billboard Gunna's got the hottest record on Billboard right now out of rap. So rap, and I don't even think this is even a fucking thing anymore.
Okay.
I don't even think it's a thing anymore.
You kept it G, sir. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you, man. You kept it G. Good night, sir. Good night. I didn't hang up on you.
Oh yeah. Good night.
Okay, thank you. I'm calling here tip ride nobody. Goddamn. Everybody can get that smoke. I'm not a tough guy, but I'm stupid. RC from the 315 got your donation via PayPal. Boss niggas, since I'm a troll baby, I'm snitching on a popular YouTuber who is using your audio. Oh! Hang on a second. I like that person too, but yeah, he's going to get a strike next week, there's no rush. I got people lined up for strikes 2 months from now. And they always come back, yo, OG, I ain't even know. Nobody told me. Well, listen, you just send in that $250 cash app. The strike will get removed. Thank you, RC, from the 315. Angel, I got your donation. Okay. Yeah, I saw J-Lo locked out of the gym. That was a couple of days ago. And then she jumped back in the RV and she said, F you to the paparazzi. Why is J-Lo going to a gym? Why doesn't she have a gym in that multi-million-dollar home of hers? Or was she out on a movie set somewhere and the gym, was, why doesn't she use the gym in her home? And she looks hideous with that nasty fucking, the little knot, how the Puerto Rican girls tie up on top of their head. That's so fucking disgusting, especially when they don't have makeup. Area code 225. Sit tight. You have next. 225. Maurice, I got your donation. Some days you do the research edition. Do you have a schedule in place or is it random? Just want to know when to tune in. Love the content. Maurice, I usually do the research shows in the afternoons. It's a different audience, and my analytics show me who I'm talking to at different times of the day. It's a slower pace. The evenings, I try to just be more, hit the ground and running, And if I don't have the actual notes and things, then I loosen up the show a little bit. I let people talk a little more spicy, shall we say, But thank you for your donation. Okay, hold on. How do I say your name? Kalila. I knew a girl named Kalila years ago. That's a nice name. Now listen, I enjoy Kalila, the exchange with Mammies, Marias, Karens. It's all fun for me. But I'm an alpha male, so I stand my ground. I don't just give a bitch away just because she's got two breasts and a fucking vagina, But the two Mammies today, again, I gave one, I gave her the business because she didn't have the access code to get into through the gate. And when she asked me for the code, I just said, no. And then I paused after the second no. No. You have to drive around. Oh my God. Can you imagine what that broad is going to tell her friends tonight and this weekend? Girl, let me tell you about this uppity nigga down in the Cape May area. Wouldn't even give me the code. As she's sitting there sipping a Formosa and what is it? What are the Mammies? What are the velvet cake? Oh, Mammies love velvet cake, don't they? Sir Shy got your donation. Star Rory and his boyfriend are fighting again, huh? I don't know. Jamal got your donation. Star, is the caliber of Mammy different in New Jersey versus GA? Very much so. Very much so. New Jersey and northern Mammies are a little bit more bougie, Southern Mammies will punch you in your shit fast. You got to be careful with the Southern Mammy. You have to keep your distance. You have to let her see that motherfucking hardware because she'll get to swinging. I don't give a fuck. Northern Mammies like to get a little bit more sarcastic. New Jersey, to be precise. But yeah, there's a difference, Thank you for your donation. Brian, I got your donation. 862, are you on the line, sir? Did I speak with you? Area code 225. Friday night, we're going there.
Yeah, let me tell you something. You third degree sexual looking bitch. You are a homosexual. My name is Ernest. I don't like what you be saying on your show. You nasty big.
Kid Dangerous, where you going, man? Oh, I know you. Kid Dangerous, what are you doing?
Oh, I want some breast. Hey, I want some of Remy Ma's breast milk. I need some milk.
Kid Dangerous, are you okay? Hang on. You know I don't hang up on people. Are you okay?
Yeah, man, I'm okay. I just need some breast milk, man. I want some of that Remy Ma, man. I want some of that. I'm gonna be rapping.
Now hang on. Stay with me. Okay, so you sent me an email about a month ago. You're talking hella crazy. And for those who don't know, this is one of my sons. I say that respectfully. Kid Dangerous. What are you, 6'5"? I forget. Yeah, you've been to prison for kidnapping, stalking, weapons charges,
Yep.
and you're 20. What? How old are you? I forget.
I'm 28, yes sir, and I am one of your sons. So that's correct.
28.
That's true fact. Jersey.
28. Listen, man. Please don't send me emails talking about doing something to people because I don't want to get caught up in a fucking indictment. All right? Don't do that, man.
No.
Don't do that.
But I was only asking what I should do with the advice. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. I ain't gonna do nothing to nobody.
But you've got a record.
Body, man.
Hey, you've got a record for that type of stuff. Just take these. Anyway, how you doing, man? What's cracking? Friday night, man. Where do you want to go? Come on. Kid Dangerous.
I want to talk about the Magic Johnson situation. They say he was sexually harassing a man. I want to know your thoughts. You think he really did that, or you think they're just doing that for publicity?
Magic Johnson or his son EJ? What are you talking about? Hold on.
I'm sorry, Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard. I mean,
slow down. Slow down. Magic Johnson has not been accused of sexually assaulting a man. That's Dwight Howard.
It was Dwight Howard. I'm sorry, Dwight Howard.
Magic Johnson was crying because he purchased with some other people the Washington Commanders, right?
Right. Dwight Howard is who I meant. I meant to say him. He was accused of sexually harassing a man recently, a transgender, wasn't it?
Hold on a second. Did you say something crazy about Rory, or was that my homie Slim to God? Because Rory said, let me get at that hoe ass nigga. Rory, is it Slim to God or Kid Dangerous? Rory, which one?
Yo.
Oh,
I don't know. I heard. I think it was that Slim to God, but you said Kid Dangerous was threatening somebody. Well, it wasn't me, right? He wasn't threatening.
No,
me,
he wasn't threatening. No, Kid Dangerous is I think he's my biological son. I'm not sure, but anyway, I'm gonna put you on hold. Hang on,
yes,
right?
Sir.
Hang on.
I didn't think so.
All right, hold on. Okay.
Yeah.
Kid Dangerous. What's up, man? What's going on? What's going on with you, man? Talk to me.
Yeah, I was saying, Dwight Howard got accused of sexually harassing a man recently, and I want to talk about the 6ix9ine situation. People giving Kodak Black a rough time about Tekashi with the collaboration, but
come on.
I mean Tekashi's he's a known informant. I mean, they won't do business with him. Let them do it. Like they looking at money. They're not caring about the street credibility no more, and that's really what it is. It's money oriented now. Hip hop been dead, so. Respectfully, that's what that's going on. And Star, can you tell Mr. Roy don't play with me or nothing because I don't play games. Respectfully, I don't want to catch more cases. Respectfully.
Well, hang on, I'll bring him on. Folks, we going there tonight. Rory, Kid Dangerous has a message for you. There you go, Kid Dangerous. He's right there.
Hey, Roy, yeah, man. I don't play games, but you know what I'm saying. If I have something to say to you, I'm gonna say it to you. Don't play with me respectfully. I have jail and misdemeanor cases, and I don't want to, get back into that bag. I don't want you calling the police on me. You're trying to indict me.
Oh, you must not know me, man. I never called the police in my life. I never called the police in my life. And I never played with you either. I don't come on here and call people's name out or threaten people because, I just handle whatever business I got to handle. And I'm not worried about you one bit. I'm not worried about you one bit, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but
you might be Kid Dangerous in Tampa. But you just a little vicious in my neighborhood. I ain't worried about you and a bunch of them dudes in Florida. I ain't worried about that. You don't have no goons. You guys look like a bunch of prunes. You in the Florida sun too long. You got a bunch of prunes. You don't got no goons.
Hey, listen, bro. Take
And
it out,
nobody
Mr.
said nothing
Warren.
about you, so you don't have to come out here and give me no disclaimer, no warning threat. Because I, Tampa's like we run Tampa. New York runs Tampa. You know that.
No, I'm telling you. But at the same time, my guy, I want you to know something too. I got goons all over, respectfully. So I don't play them kind of games. Now, I'm Jay Prince with it. I'm just making it known, like, respectful. I was just saying, don't make no threats towards me because I do got them goons. It's documented, respectfully.
Okay, cool. Respectfully, I see you back in prison before you even get a chance to come, do something to me. So, respectfully. I don't think the future is too bright for you. I don't think the future is too bright for you, Kid Dangerous.
Rory, where you going, Rory?
I think it's pretty dim. I think it's pretty dim where you're going. I think the lights are pretty dark where you're going. So, you should probably focus on that.
Hey, don't indict me. Don't tell on me, man.
You don't know.
Hey, but that's all. Yeah, I was letting you know, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I got people all over, man.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't play them kind of games.
I bet you do.
Yeah.
People.
Hey, Roy, don't be afraid. Hey, Roy, when you go to sleep tonight, don't look out your window. Don't be scared. You ain't got to look out your window. I ain't out there.
Okay. Okay, what you gonna do? Right. You can climb like a monkey? Can you climb like a monkey? You can climb a skyscraper, Get Dangerous? Or what? Is that what you're telling me? Your climbing skills are real good? You got a lot of experience sneaking into windows, Get Dangerous? Is that what you do?
But check this out. Hey, check this out, right? I'll tell you this, right? You remember when what it was? Who was from Houston? When he got his chain taken in New York, his name was he was from Houston, and you see how we got the chain back. Forgot his name.
Right. I forget his name.
Man, he was a rapper from.
Yeah, I
So
forget
I've
his
been
name.
to Orient Road Jail. I've been locked up at Orient Road Jail. It wasn't that tough. It wasn't as bad as Rikers. I mean, I still got an active warrant out there, not too far from Tampa. We'll say the next county over. So I already.
Almighty J. Was it Almighty J?
Was it nothing?
Was it Almighty J?
Yeah, Almighty J. Yes, sir. That's what it was when he got Jay Prince got the chain back for him in New York. Yeah. I was just saying, I'm a very powerful man, Mr. Roy, and I'm a two-time convicted felon, and like I said, I got many.
You got a chain for me?
Yeah. Almighty J did. A couple of years ago, he did. And Jay Prince got the chain back. Cool. Remember in New York when they took the chain from him, he got it back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's the kind of look,
right, Rory,
Mr. Roy, that's the kind of power I got, man. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad, I'll give you whatever you ask for.
All right, Rory, hold on, Rory. I'm gonna finish. No, stay there. All right, Kid Dangerous, good to hear from you, man. Keep me up to speed, man, on a couple of things. You and I talk from time to time. Everything else okay with you?
Yes, sir. Everything's good, man. I was calling to check and make sure you was good, man. If I better not play with you or nothing, because I'm here. I ain't gonna play games behind you, you know what I'm saying? I do time for you and everything.
I'll call you if I need you, man. Salute.
All right, take it easy.
Yes, okay. It's one of my alleged biological sons. Whoo, shit. Federal stalking. What else? Terroristic felony charges. He's about that action. Rory, what happened there? Rory, your call dropped out. Big Eye Key tapping in. Hold on a second. Big Eye Key putting Skrilla on the table, as always. Appreciate that, man. He says, Star, the song is fire. I don't know what the problem is. Niggas let that fat, funky CO who stole Freeway Ricky Ross's whole life down to his beard, and it was all cheers, okay? Then he says, Mammy's got on the rise the moment the Ike Turners slowed down. Mammies and Karen get right once they catch one. It's like an old TV. Hit to restart them. Okay. Thank you, Big Eye Key. Rory, your phone dropped out. Are you back? Rory.
Yeah, yeah. What's up, Star? Yo, I had a hard time following that conversation. You know, I didn't know what that dumb bully was talking about. I'll be honest with you, I had no idea.
Who, Kid Dangerous?
Yeah. I didn't know what the hell he was talking. He was talking about some rapper got his chain took and
I caught his voice right away.
Out of nowhere. I'm trying to follow the comment.
I've known him for years. A beautiful mother. Beautiful mother. But never mind him, man. What do you want to talk about? Did you see the YNW Melly trial? I think it's going to be a mistrial. You up to speed? No?
No, I'm not really, not really too much. I'm not really following that too much. I think he's going to get convicted, and I hope he gets the max. I hope he gets a white judge and he gives him the max. But
he's got a white judge, and they're headed for a mistrial. It's the jury can't decide. 2 days of deliberation. They're coming back tomorrow, which is a Saturday. I think he's going to beat this. It's a weak ass case. Come on.
Yeah, that looks good for him if they're going on 2 days deliberating. Either one or two things. He's going to be found not guilty, or he'll be found not guilty on some of the charges, right?
Yeah.
That's usually how it goes if they take that long. But I disagree with you what you said about the Northern Mammies.
Come on.
Not being assaultive and physical. I don't know about Jersey, but here in New York City, not only will they punch you in your face really quick, but they run in packs. There's always like 5 or 6 of them, 3 or 4 of them together, dressed in super, super tight clothes that they don't fit in. And, and they just go around and they pound people out. If you look at them funny, if you say something stupid to them, over here, they're like gremlins. If they get a little bit of liquor in them, it's on. You're looking at a nightmare situation. They're going to be getting very, very violent, very physical, real quick. Doesn't matter. You get the.
Well, hang on a second. I want to respond to what you're saying. Let's stay on the mammy topic. When you're finished, I want to respond about Northern Mammies. Go ahead.
Yeah, Northern Mammies in the city, in the 5 boroughs, they're a whole different breed. They're super violent. They'll fight men, women, and children. It doesn't matter. They'll assault police officers. They have no fear whatsoever. And they're built big. I don't know about the rest of the country, but the Mammies where we live are big, like 6'2", a lot of them, 6 foot, 200 plus. So they're definitely doing some damage if they start, when they start getting crazy.
Okay, can I jump in here? Okay. You're talking about savages and degenerates who are not necessarily in the workforce. They're young. They're in middle school, high school. They're on the trains. I know who you're talking about. They're jumping on people. They're going on vamp missions. Vamp. They're trying to catch Vicks. They're stealing. They're throwing shit. They're knocking over registers. Those are young mammies in the making. A mammy is already in the workforce, and she does have a goal or an objective, but you're talking about degenerates, and they might not necessarily blossom into a mammy. They may snap out of it. But now in the South, you can have a woman.
So?
Hang on. You spoke. Let me speak. In the South, you can have a mammy in her 30s, her 40s, her 50s, and she will give you a 2-piece with a biscuit, pow, and then tell you, bring your punk ass outside. You see, they're different. Up north, you just described young girls who will jump you on the train, stab you with a pencil, snatch your chain, and then run. Mammies want the smoke.
In a pack.
Those are degenerates. Mammy wants to get it in. Bring your punk ass outside, motherfucker. And she will go the distance until you drop her like a bad habit. Go ahead.
Yeah, I told you a while ago, Star. Well, a lot of mammies they don't necessarily act like that with white men. They're a lot less hostile and they're a lot less defensive. So when you're talking about like older women in the workforce over here and stuff, yeah, they'll have attitudes. You can't cut them in line or fuck with them or nothing like that, because they'll get on you quick. But as far as like take it outside and all of that, now they only really do that with the brothers. They don't really do that with white people. They more or less.
When was the last time you had some good mammy pussy, Rory? Good mammy pussy.
Mammy
pussy.
Mammy pussy.
Yeah.
After probably a couple of years, I had to be drunk one night, brought a mammy home. My brother brought 2 girls over here. One was a black mammy and one was a Dominican girl. He took the Dominican girl. I took the black mammy. So that was probably like...
How long did mammy make you work on top of her? Because you see, mammy not going to let you get on there for a couple of minutes and slide off. Not mammy.
No, she was good. No, she was good. We hung out, we went out, we hung out, we came back to the crib, we hung out.
How long is the question? Did mammy make you get on top and ride it? How long?
How long did I bang mammy for?
Yeah.
I probably banged her 2 or 3 times that night before she left, before the morning. Yeah, no doubt. They're aggressive.
You got to blow mammy's back out, or else she gets attitude.
She would get an attitude. Hell yeah. Especially if her homegirl is getting something. If her homegirl is getting something.
Wasted my time up in here with this coke dick. I'd have fuck you up.
Right. Yo, pull it out, Rory. Oh, mammies are aggressive sexually too. Yo, take it out.
You up in here with a soggy coke dick. I'm gonna fuck you up. Right. Step out in the hallway.
Right.
Rory, I gotta go, man. We're talking too crazy. Talk tomorrow, man. All right,
yo, what's up with your boy Slim the God? Fuck is he talking about?
I don't know. You want to talk to him? Hold on a second.
What the fuck was he talking about? I want to box Rory or some shit. Who is this SDS dude from Atlanta?
Oh, shit. I'm texting him.
I don't even know this little punk. That little bitch ass.
Easy.
I'm talking about Rory.
Easy.
See what I'm saying? Remember I told you that story. I told you I don't call people's names out when I call in here. It's these dudes always calling my fucking name
maybe
out.
I shouldn't let you guys talk, man, because I don't know. Slim is a different type of nigga, man. I'm not
worried about him.
I know, but I'm just saying, man. I don't want that shit to go someplace else, and then I get brought into something. You want to hold on? Let me let you hold on. Hold on. Or what do we do? I tell you what, if he calls back, you call back. How about that? Because I'm taking a break.
Cool, got you, man. Have a good show.
Thank you, man. So okay. All right. Okay, folks, if you're just now joining the show, it's a little off the rails tonight, but it's Friday. I didn't feel like doing a whole lot of research and shit like that. Let me go to Cash App, and then I'm coming back to PayPal. Guys, on top of the live chat is the PayPal information if you want to support the machine, Your donations are appreciated. Is it Laval? High yellow, light-skinned niggas in the building. Thank you, sir. Is it Laval or Laval? Appreciate you, sir, your donation. Capri. From Destiny, Capri, enjoying your show. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, hold on a second. Okay, I'm not sure what that's about, but thank you. Okay, this is an email from... Hi, Charisse. No, I don't remember you, Charisse. Where would I know you from? We hung out years together? Your name sounds familiar. What borough are you from? Charisse. Are you from Staten Island? Or I knew a Charisse from Elmont, Long Island. Yeah. The Charisse from Elmont, she always had a urinary tract infection. Is that you? Is that you? Oh, God. Oh shit. Big J got your donation. Okay, he says, I jammies for mammies. No, I'm not promoting nothing like that. I don't have to get physical with mammies. You know, I just... the mammy today, I reported her. She had an expired registration. Stacy Glow was cracking. I got your donation. The awakening of the beast is near. Hashtag 666. Hang on a second. Uh-oh. 404. 404. Slim, is that Slim? Pick it up. Where's Slim? Slim, you call Rory.
Yo.
You call Rory's name.
I'm here.
You call Rory's name.
Rory on the line.
Do you want to talk to him?
He's a poor cracker, but listen, I'll talk with him.
Okay, well, he called and Rory, Slim is back in the line. Hold on a second, Slim, and me just go back to my donation. Sit tight. Okay. Thank you, Stacy Glore. Wicked Hebrew got your donation. Star out here, Royd raging on callers. It's Friday, man. Regular shit, you know? It's regular shit. I don't like doing Friday shows because I know where we're going. We're going down that fucking dark path, you know? And I don't like for people to see me like that all the time. I'm an older man, you know? GY11. Gamal got your donation. Okay. Rory, Slim the God, you guys are on the line. Slim, you called Rory's name. He's right there.
Yo, what's up? It's the White Denzel.
You a pussy nigga.
That's
Rory.
what you got? That's what you
I'm
got?
at the bar. I'm at the bar now. I'm not finna do battle rap bars over the phone where you say some slick shit and I say some slick shit. Guess what I do? I'll fly to New York because the money good. I'll be there. We can box.
Oh, you're a boxer? You
I
got
hate
money?
mammy. I hate
money
mammies
up?
like you do.
Well,
but guess what?
Do?
You always say your hands are good. You're this, you're that. You'll meet anybody. I'll beat the shit out you. I'll box the fuck out
What's
you.
Okay. What's the issue? What's the issue?
It's not none.
What's the issue?
Hold on.
You got nothing. That's it. You want to box Rory. I said my area 1 million times on this fucking. Everybody knows my neighborhood. Everybody knows I'm not hard to find. I'm not hard to find at all. It's probably not going to happen because I'm not coming to your black gay city, and you probably talking. I know you talking shit, and you ain't coming up here. You probably ain't got the money for that. That's first off. Second of all, just stay down in Freaknik with the gay black dudes in ATO, man. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about what I'm doing. I don't know you. You don't know me. You don't want these hands, bro. You don't want these hands.
I don't fly.
What? You a bum. You sitting in a bar. There ain't no noise in the background but a goddamn. You sitting in a bar, but the only thing in the background is a laptop.
Rory.
What the fuck kind of bar you sitting in? You sitting in a bar by yourself?
Rory.
You sitting in a bar by yourself?
I haven't took a flight in 7 years.
I don't care about you 40,
I
whatever.
gotta come with hammers.
You get punched 40 times.
Shotgun.
You get punched 40 times in your black face.
But
you told me you get punched 42 times.
Get what I say.
In your big nose. You get punched 42 times. In your big lips.
I want to box this white boy.
I want to box you. I want to box you. Like I work. I actually work for a living. I don't sit at home and pretend to be in a bar. If I'm in a bar, I'm in a bar. I'm spending money. There's people in the background. Not like you. You sitting on your mom's couch, man. It ain't hard to tell. You a bum. You a bum. I'm not coming to gay Atlanta. I'm not coming anywhere near you. So, it's probably not going to happen. I don't know why people come up around here talking this boxing shit. Why don't you just say, yo, Rory, when I see you, I'm going to fuck you up. Why don't you just say that? Why don't you just say that? Why don't you just say that? Because you can't do that. You know you can't do that.
Guess what?
That's why you don't say that. That's why you say let's box. That's why you say we get in a ring. That's all fictional, bro. We're not getting in no ring. We're not getting in no ring. If it's an issue, you just say, yo, Rory, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to come fuck you up. And then I say, okay, when you see me, we'll see how that turns out. But you want to talk about, I want to box. I want to put on gloves and go down to the gym and box.
We will return to the war on mammies shortly. Just let these guys finish up.
Rory, I was good with these hands before I was good
Slim
with
to God. That's a stupid name, too. That's so unoriginal, man. You slim, you too slim to win. You too slim to win. I could tell by your name already. And now you already putting other shit on it. Well, we're gonna box. We're gonna put on boxing gloves, go into a boxing ring. I'm not a professional boxer. You're not a professional boxer. We're not gonna go to the ring. We're gonna see each other on the street. I'm gonna punch you in your face before we go into the gym. What the hell are you talking about? Okay, if you come to me with that energy on the street, I'm going to box off on you right there on the street. It's not going to be a boxing match. If I got a knife on me, I might stab you in your fucking face.
I drive.
Fuck out of here. Yeah, okay. You tried.
All right, guys, we
That's
good?
That's what you've been doing your whole life. You've been known as a good trier. A good trier.
Okay,
your mom fixes tires.
All right, guys.
It's a good trier.
All right, guys, I think we're good. You guys have had a chance to talk. All right?
Rory.
Yeah, I think we're done, too. This guy's retarded, man. He's another one of these clowns, calling in, acting all hard.
Listen, Rory, can you hear me?
Hey, shut up.
Okay.
Shut up. Go help your mom fix tires.
All right.
Go help your mom change
Rory,
tires.
hold on a second. Rory, hold on a second. Stay right there. Stay right there. All right.
I'd rather change tires than fuck a boy.
Okay.
Or let a boy suck me off.
Slim, he's on hold. I'll talk to you tomorrow, man. You good? You good, Slim?
I'll be good, man.
Yes, sir. Salute. Okay. Slim to God. Tap. Hold on a second, Rory. All right. You called back. You guys spoke. I'm going to take my break, man. We'll catch up tomorrow, Rory.
Catch up tomorrow. Be good, sir.
All right. Salute. Okay. Got to let people work it out, Got to let them work it out. Here comes Blade with the bullshit. Via donation. Star, taking a nigga's YouTube content is almost as unethical as kicking in a nigga's stash house door, allegedly, and stealing his bricks after holding up a fake badge and a 45 while yelling, "Freeze, federal agent." Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Whew. Eddie got your donation. Star Salute, are you coming down to take a final ride on Lake Lanier before Usher's ex-wife drains it? LOL. Have you heard? Sir, they're not draining Lake Lanier because of, a misfortune. Salute to that woman. I think her name is Tamika. Never met her, but she was Usher's choreographer, makeup artist or something like that. Yeah, sadly, condolences. Her son died at Lake Lanier maybe 7 or 8 years ago. I forget how long ago, but yeah, I know. She's calling for the lake to be drained. It's not going to happen. It's too much money that lake brings in. I don't think I'm going to get to Lake Lanier when I come back in a couple of weeks to pick up my old classic double R. However, there's a young lady that I visit from time to time, and she lives near Lake Allatoona. Have you ever been to Lake Allatoona, sir? That shit is fly. But thank you for your donation. Sophisticated Ignorance got your donation. Star. Kodak is a disgrace to the streets. Jack Boy wasn't wrong when he said that pardon came with a price and cut him off. Might as well collab with Gunna next. Star Report back in the building. It's Friday night, and the official war on mammies has begun. I'm leading the charge. Call in if you would like to share an experience or if you need advice. I think I can help. I'm pretty sure that I can. I've been dealing with Mammies, Karens, Maritzas for decades. Maritzas, Maddie's. Mammy is our focus. And in case you're just now joining me, oh, did I fuck up a Mammy's weekend? I'm sure her weekend is fucked up. I'm sure she's going to be sitting somewhere with friends of hers, and she's going to say, yeah, girl, this so uppity nigga wouldn't give me the access code. I'm at the fucking gate. I'm trying to get in. You going to tell me no? Now, we'll spend more time another day or evening on Karen's. As I said, Karen just wants to confirm and let you know that she, has the authority to fuck up your life. Mammy does want to make your life a living hell. Karen just wants you to know, I can go there, But in reality, if you stop the conversation and just say, you know what? I fucked up. Can you help me? If you say to a Karen, can you help me? Oh, she stops. And then you can find yourself giving Karen some heavy dick and everything's okay. Mammy, no. Mammy wants to brawl. Oh, that's nice. Mammy wants to brawl. Mammy wants to move the furniture around in the house. Mammy wants to get it cracking in front of the kids. Can I get an amen if anybody knows what I'm talking about? Mammy wants to get it cracking in front of the kids so she can show the kids, I run this motherfucker here. Yeah. Don't ever buy a quality furniture with the Mammy. Make sure you get a bed frame from Walmart. Because at some point she's gonna break that shit or throw it at you. 718, good evening, Friday night. Are you there? 718.
Yes, hello, I'm here.
Yes, sir. Can you make the adjustments in the background? It's a little loud.
All right, nothing's on.
Well, sir, it's some type of static. It's.
All right.
Are you driving?
Turn the fan
I'm trying to work with you.
No,
sir.
turn the fan off. I turn the fan off. That's
Okay.
All right. Trying to do better from last time.
Okay. How are you, sir? Good evening. What do you want to start? YNW Melly. Mistrial. What say you? YNW Melly?
I don't really follow that. I see his face with some braids on top of his head every day, but that's not really my type of thing.
Well, it's the biggest urban story right now. He's facing murder charges. He asked his mother, who's a very good-looking woman, he asked her for a Glock, and he supposedly said he did that. If you're not up to speed, that's fine. Did you hear 6ix9ine's new song with Kodak Black, Shakalaka? Did you hear that?
Yeah, it's garbage.
Yeah, I agree.
And you said that it might be a mistrial for the YMC Melly thing.
YNW, yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's headed in that direction, but
that's good for him.
Yeah. Are you fighting the war on mammies, like the war on drugs? You fighting the war on mammies?
That's hilarious. I have problems in supermarkets sometimes.
Yeah.
And I hold the door for women. They don't even say thank you, and I try to let it hit them.
What state you calling from?
From New York. This is Mark Clark.
Who?
A sponsor.
Who's this?
Mark Clark, a sponsor.
Oh,
This is
Mark.
a sponsor, Mark
Hey,
Clark.
man, how are you? Let me get your information on the screen, man. Good to hear from
Yeah, I
you.
thought you were calling me about my website. I was talk about the website.
Okay, well, there you go. 1-mark-clark.pixels.com. There you go. Good to hear from you, man. Go ahead. You have the floor. Go ahead.
Correct. All right. No, the only thing I didn't say was I'm not taking a shot, but you didn't get any apparel. All my shirts ship in 1 to 2 business days. I just want to say that I'm not taking a shot at anybody, but I looked at my merchandise that I sell.
Okay.
And I realized that I have roughly about everything that I sell is roughly comes in about 30 different products. So if people want pillows, if they want shower curtains, different things for the house, there's also things for women. They can like beach towels and different yoga mats and weekend totes, portable batteries. All these things have my images on it.
Nice.
And everybody, if you don't want a painting, there's 10 other 30 things you can get. If they want to get like they could spend $5 and get a card. It's high gloss. It doesn't look like a normal card.
Okay.
And they can get a box of 10 or 25. They can put their own message in it, and for Christmas or New Year's, they can just send them out as gifts. So I think everything.
Well, listen, it's good that you're calling in. I want to send traffic to you. So I haven't received.
Thank you.
Hang on, I haven't received any of your merch yet. So I mean, I don't take anything as a shot. It takes time. It takes time. We have to drive that hang on. We have to drive that traffic to you. It's good that you call in, talk about your products, your services, and things like that. Did you leave a comment with a link in the community section? That's very important so that people know, someone is, promoting.
I am. Amy asked me to do that on Tuesday, and I've been leaving comments and I've been responding positively to the people that talk about my artwork.
Did you post a link with your comments? A link?
Yeah, I can't do that in the I don't have a wrench to do it the other way, but I do it in the in the chat.
Okay.
Or the
send me
the comments.
Send me an email. Can you do it now so I can give you a wrench? Do you have a YouTube channel? I'm sure she asked you that.
No, that's the thing. I'm getting my computer fixed. I'll be able to do that on Monday, about Tuesday.
Okay. Let me say this so that we're clear. We give wrenches to sponsors so that you can post a link in that live chat. So as soon as you get that YouTube channel set up, reach out to Amy, me, and we'll get you that wrench. Okay, that's very, very important.
Can I ask one question? My YouTube channel has nothing to do with art. So.
That's fine. That's fine. You're just going to be in the live chat promoting your art, so you can put the link to your art. You get it?
All right. Thank you, Star.
Cool.
Can you do me one favor? Can you throw the banner up before I get off? Is that okay?
Well, if you look on the screen, I've got your link right in front of me. Do you see that? It's right there.
I paused it so you didn't get upset. I turned everything down.
No. It's on the screen right now. The link to your art is right there in front of me. And
thank you.
After the show, make sure you watch the ending because your banner is going to be in rotation. Okay?
Okay, and you got some nice jazz playing behind the background.
Thank you,
too.
man. Thank you, Mark. I'll talk to you soon, sir.
All right.
Thank you. Yes,
Have
sir.
a great show.
You too. Thank you. Okay. All right. That's a sponsor. Folks, if you want to be a sponsor on the show, reach out via email. Okay. Please don't send me emails via or don't send me DMs via Instagram. I don't go on IG like that. I know I should be more active, but I'm 59. I'm not on the gram like that. Always commenting, always, got something to say. I don't think I've ever in my life typed LOL on Twitter or Instagram. There's no old nigga that should ever be saying LOL or liking a message. if you're a nigga or half a nigga or a white person over 50 and you like messages, you've got a problem. You got a fucking problem and you're doing too much. Anybody in the live chat feel me? What is that about? That's like some weirdo shit. Liking a message. Oh my goodness. 305, you got to talk to us. Talk to us, please. What's going on with Yak and Rat 9? 305, come on now.
All right, what's good, Star?
I don't know, man. What's going on with Kodak and the fucking rat from up north, man? Tell us something, please.
Oh, okay, yeah. First off, I just heard the song. That shit is fire. That shit's fire.
Oh my goodness.
That track is fire. I'm gonna say to your turn. That shit is fire. Excuse me, F-bomb. But it's dope. Song's dope. I heard that Nas and 50 Cent song. I really ain't like it. But going back, and Boosie, it sounds like he's just hating. He's being a hater. I'm also say this. See, the South was smart enough to actually collab with 6ix9ine, while the North was just hating on him, calling him a rat and everything. So the South winning right now.
I hear you, sir, but I mean, the rat put niggas in the penitentiary, so yeah, they gonna hate on him up north, man. I mean, but now is Broward County co-signing ratting?
I mean, at this point, honestly, I can't say. At this point, I mean, like I said, Wack, Kodak, and 6ix9ine, they were, smart enough to actually make this collab happen. So, people hating, but the song is fire. So people can talk and that street nonsense all they want. The track is fire.
Can I ask how old are you, sir? How old are you?
I'm 37.
Okay. So you're a younger man. You don't give a fuck about all that shit back in the day. Stop telling.
Nah, man, I'm not with that ignorant stuff.
Gotcha. Man. Okay. Yeah. If the track is fire,
I don't put in my work. I ain't with the ignorance.
Gotcha. The track is fire. We up in the club, bitches getting down.
Oh, it's gonna get played. I'm telling you, gonna hear
bitches getting down on the floor.
A lot of people playing it.
That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah, and the people who was talking against 6ix9ine, they gonna jump back on his side now. The track fire. It's fire.
Okay. Where are you from? Are you from West Palm Beach, Miramar? Where are you from?
I stay in Dade.
Okay.
Dade County, Miami.
All right. I hear a Fort Lauderdale accent. Are you sure?
Yeah. No, I ain't from Fort Lauderdale. It's cool up there though, but I'm from the south, the bottom. Dade.
You sure you ain't from Coral Springs?
Oh, nah, not up there. It's different up there. The grass is greener up there. Salt grass and stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's different. It's different. Like they said, the grass is green on the other side. Up there, man, it's green, it's piney, it's whatever you want it to be. But it's different.
You sound like a nigga from. You sound like a nigga from Miami Lakes, to be precise. I don't know if I can.
Oh nah. Miami Lakes. Nah, out there.
So I've been all through Florida, going back many, many years, and I can't believe a nigga from Broward County is co-signing a fucking New York rat. I can't believe that, man.
I mean, I see it like that too, but like I say. The South was smart enough to actually, collab and make this work. I'm pretty sure that's how a lot of other people, the street guys are looking at it like that. Mm-hmm. 'Cause a lot of them ain't really do nothing with their lives. Some of them are somewhat successful.
Yeah.
But that's how they're looking at it. But
You sure you're not from Coconut Creek? You sure?
Nah. Nah, so. But from a corporate standpoint or corporate view perspective,
are you from Oakland Park? Where are you from, sir? I don't believe you're from Broward County. Where you from, goddamn?
Dade County, Miami.
No, sir. You from Boca Raton?
Cool.
You from Boca Raton?
Oh nah.
Yeah.
They call that. They call it. That ain't it.
Yeah, okay. I thank you for the call, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Let's get that nigga out of here. Ain't no nigga from Broward County co-signing a fucking New York rat. That track is trash. Fuck out of here. Mike, I got your donation. Doesn't Rory still have warrants in Florida? I don't know. King, got your donation. Kid Dangerous definitely looks like your son. Wow. There's a good chance he could be, because back in the 80s, I loved tall women, big like model-esque, you know, cokehead bitches. I'm not, saying that about his mom, but I just, that nigga's tall as fuck. He's got a crazy felony record. Thank you for your donation. Blade says R.I.P. Tony Bennett. Yeah, hey man. It was time, man. What was he, 95, 96? I hope I don't live that long. Gotta depend on people you don't even fuck with. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Rondell, got your donation. Star, you wildin' out. Sir, it's Friday. I want to get back to Mammies. Mammy. Troll babies. Anybody in the live chat want to talk about Mammies? Hold on a second. I don't have my contacts in. No, I don't live that long and, have to depend on people, be vulnerable. Hell no. Elvis the Chef, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Big Eye Key got your donation. T.I. got your donation. T says, Star, I was on Vlad TV and I thought I was watching Melly Mel doing an interview with a tranny in Dirty Jordans. Whoa. Shit. Okay. Easy. Thank you for your donation. Big Eye Keith says, Mammy's got on the rise the moment. Okay, I read that one. The song's right. I don't know what the problem is. It's a fat fucking company. I read that one. Yeah, folks, I have officially launched the war on mammies. The war on drugs. When did the war on drugs start? In the 70s, yes? During the Nixon administration. Was it 70 or 71? I'm starting the war on mammies. What is this? July? July 2023. Boy. Mammy is so contentious. Hang on a second. Anybody ever been on top of a mammy, smashing her, and she doesn't get off? You don't help her hit her G spot. She then gets on top of you. Critch 21, call in. What number you calling in from? What area code? If you don't help Mammy help her head, what did they say? Help her head hit the backboard, so she can get off. She then crawl on top of you. Don't move, motherfucker. Stay still. Thank you, Deed. Deed says June 1971, former President Nixon officially declared war on drugs. Well, today, July 21st, Star declares the war on mammies. And thank you to the spa in Alabama that fired Carly Russell. She was fired, in case you don't know. Okay. Hold on a second. Chad, I got your donation. Star, where do I enlist in World War Mammy 1? Sir, right here. Right here. Just if you have any stories or updates, send me something via email. Where's my email address? Hold on a second. I have people sending me emails all hours of the fucking night, and I appreciate that. This is what I do. Hold on a second. You can enlist right here, sir. The hater, 1964yahoo.com, all right? Thank you, Chad, for your donation. Pocket watching with JT. Okay, are you calling in? JT, good to hear from you, sir. Salute, thank you for the email. Newt8282 says, Kodak, make a noose with the FBJ shirt. Wow, okay. Let's go to area code 646. Good evening. The show's a little sloppy. Just let you know right now, we're talking about YNW Melly and 6ix9ine and Kodak Black. Are you there? 646.
Yo, what's going on, Star?
Yes, sir. Friday night. Talking crazy.
Yeah, this is K Rich, yo.
Hey, man, good to hear from you.
I just need to say, hey, what's going on, man? I'm a long time supporter of your show.
Thank you.
I just want to say, this is the perfect example of that Haitians don't fuck with niggas, yo.
Let's go.
Because clearly,
let's go.
He's going with fucking 6ix9ine.
Right.
And 6ix9ine done shitted on niggas all day long.
Mm-hmm.
And he don't have no respect for us. And now Kodak is joining. It's proven to us that we can't fuck because I'm a foundational black man. Okay. I don't fuck with them niggas. Okay. And they need to go back to Haiti with that bullshit. And that's what it is, yo. It's clearly shows. You doing a song with him and you talking about all this shit with Jack Boy going against you, all this shit like that, and now you're gonna go do a shit with a famous snitch? Get the fuck out of here, man. Them Caribbeans don't fuck with us. I'm giving all respect. They don't fuck with black people. They just use it for what they want, and then they get what they want, and then they dip off on us and want to make love to the white man, and that's what it is.
You're right. You are right. And, you know, I mean, I don't necessarily need to defend Kodak Black. I mean, he clearly has made a business move. I don't know his finances. Clayface was up on Instagram smiling, you know, kikiing, talking about he put this together. So now is Clayface an agent? Is he FBA or is he some type of Caribbean nigga? I've never even done the research on that nigga. What's with him, man?
We don't even know what the fuck he is, but we know he's a fucking agent. He's the Barbie Walters of the new generation. All this nigga, he can't make no money off of Blueface and all the rest of them bum ass niggas. So now all he want to do is get in the mix and be a chatty patty all goddamn day. Oh yeah, so I'm a Harlem nigga.
Well, he is getting money off of Jayceon Taylor because Jayceon owes $7 million, or I think he's down to 6.5, and everything that Jayceon gets, the game goes to Clayface. So he's pimping him out. Oh, he's pimping that nigga. Yeah.
Oh yeah. But the reality of it is,
and he gets it back from Ray J.
It's fucked up.
He gets it back from Ray J.
Oh yeah, that's a fact too. Because Ray J claims his hood and all that old dumb shit, all that old funny shit. So yo, the reality of it, black culture is fucked up. Okay. That's why I'm leaving the country. This shit is all fucked up. Our women are out of line. That lying ass mammy from fucking Alabama and all the rest of them lying ass bitches out here. This shit is all fucked up. Yeah. Yo, I would just...
hang on a second.
Can I just vent real quick?
No, stay with me. Carly Russell, she's FBA, yes? She's Foundational Black American.
Yeah. But she's a lying ass bitch. All the motherfuckers lying motherfuckers.
Yeah.
See, the history of the black woman is majority percentage of them come from the Dahomey tribe. That shit, that Warrior Queen bitch, that movie that they did in around like the 1700s. This is a history lesson. Around the 1700s, the male to female ratio was 7-1. They had to import the black women from Africa into America to start populating. It's a book called Wives of the Trade, where black African women was willingly marrying white men. To come to America. So they always been against us. They fucked us up with all type of shit like that. It's only a small percentage of black women that's truly down with us. The rest of the motherfuckers is just fucked up.
Well, now hang on a second, sir. You're using too many F-bombs. I need you to slow down because that algorithm is catching.
I'm sorry.
It catches multiple F-bombs. Now, hang on a second. I don't have a problem with classy, hardworking, melanated women. When I'm talking about mammies, I'm talking about a certain type. So let's just be clear on that. But now you say you're from Harlem, and how old are you?
Me? I'm 36.
Okay. All right. Well, go ahead. Finish up. You brought up a good point about Kodak Black, and he's Haitian. But now at the same time, Kodak Black, last I checked, he said he's never been to Haiti. Say he's never been there.
Yeah, he never been there, but he still claims that shit. He still claims it to survive down there. He said that when he was in the prison system, he ended up joining with the Bloods and all that stuff because it's not that many Zoes in the prison system. So they always going to be some undercover Asian situation to get out of their situation that they put themselves into. And that's how it's always been known. Listen, nobody knew about no Haitian, no Caribbean, no Spanish person to them in the 1960s, yo. They didn't fight for nothing, yo. They didn't earn nothing in America. And I stand on that. You can go through the books and all that and you do history and you do research all day. They never fought for nothing. They benefit on everything, and then they just turn on us all day long. And I'm sick and tired of it. That's why I'm done with America.
I got to ask you this, and listen, man, I support King Flex, Tariq Nasheed.
Right.
But what do you think about his film 1804, The Hidden History of Haiti?
Well, yeah, it was a good film, but the issue is it don't matter. They fought and got freedom and then went to sell to go meet the queen and died. Jean Baptiste, whatever his name is, died.
Well,
it don't matter.
The reason why I ask you, because, foundational black Americans is a lineage. There's no leaders. But Tariq Nasheed is one of the most outspoken. And I just wanted to see how you felt about his film 1804, which hang on, which clearly was an endorsement of Haitians. Yes, keep it real. It's an endorsement.
Yes. It was an endorsement of him, and all he do is take points from John Henry Clark and what's the name? What's the other dude name? I forgot his name, but they just named his name on 125th Street and 7th Avenue. I forgot what his name is.
Has he changed his position, I ask you, since putting out that film? Do you know, or
He tethers back and forth with it because we do have some Haitians that do understand that they are part of us, but for the majority of them, they don't mess with us, yo. Their women are out of line. Most Caribbean women are out of line. They got the most reckless mouth. You think mammies got reckless mouth? Them Caribbean chicks got reckless mouth. Excuse my language. Their mouths are real reckless. Make you want to Holyfield punch them in the face, yo. So I
disagree. I disagree, and you're probably too young to know, and I say this with all due respect. I've always had a very fondness for Haitian women. I've even, going back decades, I used to say on the radio, the best coochie is Haitian coochie. But anyway, I just want to ask you, I'm not trying to take, I'm not trying to take shots at Tariq. I support him heavy, and I look forward to going to the museum one day out in Los Angeles. All right, man, good to hear from you. Thank you for tapping in. Have a great evening. Thank you.
Definitely. You too, man.
Yes, sir. Okay. Hold on a second. Hey, Summer, I got your donation. Thank you so much. I don't really have any, I'll respond via email. I got your email. Thank you very much. With regards to Philadelphia, I have a buddy that I've known since 1978. We went to school together in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. Italian guy. He's doing land developing in the, I'll just say the Philadelphia area. I'm not looking to be a landlord ever again. That's stressful. And at my age, I don't want to ever have anything to do with, plumbing, carpentry, maintenance. I've just been there, done that. Land development. I'm just going to go look in Philly. But I mean, I know the landscape. I've been there over the decades, but send me an email. I'm not going to say no, but if you have a proposal, I'll take a look at it, okay? Thank you for your donation. Lex Diamonds, he says, yo, fam, you good? Mammy monologues. Boy, you should have saw that Mammy today, Lex Diamonds one, where she got out the car and slammed the door, looked at me. And she had the fucking automatic lock on the car. I know she was cussing me under her breath, and I said, oh, really? I know she's going to go buy 3 loaves of Wonder Bread. She's going to be in there for a while, and that's why I got out and took my time and took a picture of her fucking inspection sticker.